So assuming I go to prison you need to be handcuffed to me. Bit the number of individuals in music and Hollywood trepidation this person Diddy as though he's distant and even the Sue Diddy just hours prior murmurs of a stunning disclosure flooded fan discussions all over the place. Insiders spilled the beans on an endeavor made on Keefe D, a central member in one of hip Jump's most enduring secrets, a infamous discussion insider known for dropping sensations tweet Keefe D face. Danger this evening death bits of gossip are twirling yet lucidity is scant watch. This space the digital domain is abuzz with babble and we are here to deliver every one of the searing details. Kuda whose genuine name is Dwayne Keefe Davis made headlines as of late when Las Vegas police handcuffed him in what's touted as the most critical break in the heartbreaking death of hip jump legend Shakur. We are here today to report the capture of 60-year-old Dwayne Keefe Davis, yes, a similar Shakur who faced the barrel of a firearm in a cruel drive-by firing on September 7, 1996 following 6 awful days the world bid ad due to a rap phenom and who can neglect Davis's hazardous case 2 decades after the fact where he placed himself in the very vehicle that launched the deadly slugs it has required incalculable hours, truly decades of work by the men and ladies of our homicide segment to get to where however the police have at long last made a capture in association with Shakur's demise after a horrifying stand-by of 27 years. The reasons stay cloaked in mystery. Curiously, in the no-so-distant past, the specialists ransacked the residence of Davis's companion, formerly the raid was important for the continuous examination into the rapper death. Informally we can guess the charming catch they found includes tech gadgets and a few chilling 40-type slugs. However, unfortunately they weren't the conclusive evidence. They bounce for not matching the shots from the poorly fated night. Yet we heard mumbles in August that the net around Davis was fixing, and here's where things get juicier. Fans now more than at any point are pointing fingers at Diddy. Quotes from distraught devotees include continuously realized Diddy had something to do with it and Diddy's forever been shady. Wouldn't astonish me assuming that he's behind Keefe D's alarm too. These speculations come from Keefe D's repeated allegations connecting to the awful occasions of Shakur and Suji's downfalls had already attacked Orlando Anderson. They had a past yet. We should rewind a piece. The evening of the shocking occasion, only hours before the shooting, a tussle broke out between Stunner's team and Orlando Child Path Anderson in the rich MGM Grand. Anderson tied to the famous Southside Compton CPS and suspected of catching a chain from a Death Column Records partner was named for the situation. However, he is escape the grasp of the law just to meet a lethal end in a different pack shooting in 1998 Thunder with a __gangster from South Focal Night claims he, as it were, tried to split it up. The air is thick with pressure and vulnerability, an old case taking on new dimensions thanks to a series of cases, claims and inconspicuous innuendos. It's undeniable that with each passing second the clouds of doubt become denser around. As a matter of fact, Diddy, what compels you say you lost your realm as a result of Puffy? Why you say that it's hard to comprehend that Diddy, a transcending figure in the music industry, could be embroiled in such an evil plot. Yet with the disclosures that proceed to arise, one can't resist the urge to interface the dots. Feel like Puffy? Oh, you better believe it. You should. I figure he should peer out. He Pay special attention to everybody else you know. What I'm talking about, Keefe D or D.N.E. Davis, as some would remember him, has never been timid about spreading the word. During a sit-down with the specialty of dialogue, Keefe D reminisced about his early collaborations with Diddy, dating back to when things were apparently harmless, a straightforward incident including Usher dancing on the hood of a vehicle and a ensuing repayment from Diddy for the damages, yet his tone immediately shifted as he recollected the devastating influences that befriending Diddy had on his life, assuming that I need to never met him, I would have never been involved in this. You understand what I'm talking about, pointing at the decline of the death column record domain. KD unequivocally accused Diddy as he apt the only one actually flourishing from that time is Diddy, while domains of people around him crumbled. Claims from KD anyway don't stop there. The coarse underbelly of the hip-hop industry has seen its portion of feuds and clashes, however barely any opponent. The hostility between Deathline Records and Bad Kid Records, the death claims recommending that Diddy set up a faltering $1 million for the existences of both SH and Suge Knight, are alarming. Give us anything for them, D head, you no better believe it, give you anything for these folks head. Definitely why he said it before all them individuals I could trust. KD's audacious explanations, made both in interviews and in his book, appear to paint an image of an unfortunate Diddy desperate to kill his adversaries. I'm ready to smell and see dread. Puffy was loaded with dread, KD remarked, reviewing a gathering with Diddy. He tells you truly, man, I need to give these folks he's checking out you in the eyes, and he's like scared. The account he provides is chilling over pastrami sandwiches and pink champagne. Diddy allegedly expressed his desire to take out Sue Knight and Shakur, to which KD responded, that is not an issue, we can get that going, yet these cases are not exclusively the words of KD. Witnesses and other posse subsidiaries have vouched for the rubbing that existed between the two hip bounce Goliaths. Court papers from a new grand jury meeting in Las Vegas elucidate on the strained relations between Shakur, later his joining Death Column Records, and the Bad Kid Records contingent, according to the declaration pack's conviction that Diddy and Big Deal Smalls had a hand in his past shooting just exacerbated the pressure to the introduction of Zip, a conspicuous figure from New York and the alleged provider of the weapon used in the Shakur shooting. Further confuses the story. Zip's association with Diddy, as per these declarations, is hard to overlook. These years after the fact, we at last find out that it was Orlando Anderson who pulled the trigger, KD who gave him the firearm and set it up, and P.E. Diddy who paid them. Done disclosure that Diddy might have celebrated after hearing of Shakur's demise, as Key proposes in EN. LAPD audio recording is especially